And now switch roles. So one person's sitting, and remember, you don't have to sit on the floor. If you need to sit on the chair, you sit on the chair, because you'll be sitting on the floor a lot for the next couple of weeks, for the next week, right? Have your hand around your head, and if you happen to be sitting on a chair, there's no floor to lean on, so you might want to just lean on your knee. Or else have another chair in front, it doesn't matter. Now, watch your partner as they bring their elbow to the floor, and notice how their pelvis moves. Pay attention to their pelvis. And consider, how would you contact them? How would you hold them in a way that you could help them feel the way they're moving their pelvis? So really, what your hands become is an attentional aid. Your hands are there to help them pay attention to themselves, not for them to pay attention to you. Can you hear the distinction? Your hands would be there to help them pay attention to themselves, not to pay attention to you. And then once you have got a sense of your partner's movement, please go ahead and try out a few possibilities. Don't feel like it has to be right from the very get-go. So this is where a little bit of experimentation, a little bit of tinkering, trying this, trying that, helps both you and helps your partner. And once again, some of you have very different perceptual strategies. Some of you look intently with your eyes at the pelvis, and some of you actually don't need to look. Some of you seem to be handling and actually feeling your way and not looking. Both are fine. Eventually you can do both if you want to. So some of you are going with touch, some of you are going with sight, some of you are going with both. Good, and now stop and just rest a moment in silence. And these rests are more for the person doing all the movements. Because it's tiring after a while. Yeah, hello. Because your partner could be fascinated for ages and you're going to go, oh, can I stop now? Which in case you should say, I'm going to stop now. Yeah. You'll all find times in this training program that you become really intrigued with something. And they can be really delicious moments. You know, actually feeling that absorption, that intrigue with something will impel you to keep going. At that moment, you need to ask yourself, Am I feeling okay to keep going? Am I feeling refreshed and alert? And if you are, don't let anything stop you. Me, your partner, anything. You might need to find another partner to pursue your interests. But if you ask yourself that question, I'm intrigued, am I feeling okay, fresh enough in myself? And if you're not, it's actually a good time to stop. Resume later on. Don't worry, your interest won't disappear. Okay, so person sitting again, taking your elbow towards the floor, and now look at the movement relationship between the pelvis and the head. Notice I haven't specified what kind of relationship. So it could be the timing. Does the pelvis move first and then the head moves? Do the pelvis and head move together? Do they stay the same distance apart, or do they come closer together? Do they both move in the same direction, or do they move in different directions? All of these you can consider, but for the moment just notice what it is that you notice. That's all. Notice how the pelvis jiggles as they laugh. Yeah. And then please go ahead and help your partner to feel, using your hands, how they're moving their head and pelvis in relationship to each other. Mm-hmm. That's why it's not. All right, so just debrief a little bit with your partner. Okay. So if we could divide up into two large groups, and one group will be with Jenny and one group will be with me, so two groups of more or less the same size. And you can have a bit of a chat in that group, and then you can ask questions and make comments, and after that we'll go into a bit of a break. So.